There's that dancing horse. That horse has been there for a long time because I don't really keep these chunks loaded that often. So it just stays there and dances. Sometimes there's another horse, sometimes there's a donkey. Hello everyone! Welcome back to Monotonous Minecraft, episode 27. Here I am resplendent in my throne. I saw them on Hermitcraft server. I think they said, no wait, is that right? I think False Symmetry built them. I don't remember. I didn't see the actual video. I just saw how the technique was done and stole it. I'm on a pig. It's fun. So, episode 27. That means today... I can't zoom in when I'm on a pig. That's a little too far in. That means today... last week... So, this is week. Hold on. Back to 27. Episode 27. Last week's episode 26. I publish once a week, which means... 6-month mark. This series has been around for 6 months, and I've barely gotten any flat land to show for it. So, you know, that's good. So what we're going to do today... Oh, look there. Now we can look at the map. See? I mean, almost the middle ninth has the water covered, but still plenty of mountains all around me. Not that I can see much here. Not that direction. Ah, there we go. Back. Oh, here we go. So... today what we're going to do is we're actually going to do just a bit of a world tour. We'll start where spawn point-ish was. I still have the bonus chest there. And we'll just kind of walk around and see what we've done in 6 months. And maybe we'll talk about plans for the next 6. You know, actually get some work done here. Instead of just building fun stuff and, you know, thrones that don't have a throne. Oh, there's my close-up. Thrones that don't have a throne room. Meh. Let's get this tour started. Okay, so here we are, near enough to spawn. Another one of those scumpuses. I'll be honest, I thought spawn was further away. I didn't realize it was that close to my XP farm there. Let's see, what do I have still in here? Oh, nothing. I cleared it out, but I left the chest here just so I remember where this was. So yeah, let's see. The first thing we did was kind of mapped around. Let's see, how should we do this tour? We spent a lot of time there. Let's just circle around into the middle. No. It's getting dark. Let's go over here. And I say that because I have a hut. I have a hut over here with a bed. So yeah, we're right here. We've got our... zombie spawner based XP farm, which was, you know, built down here. I somehow stumbled across a zombie spawner fairly high up, which is cool because I definitely wanted one of that. I mean, I had the skeleton XP farm we'll look at a little bit later, but the zombie one drops a little bit better stuff, although bone meal's nice for the skeletons. So that's a cool little build here, a glass over top so we can still see what's going on. And I left the ladder in just in case we need to get down there. And my little hut here for when I was building. So from this point on, we can... There's that dancing horse. That horse has been there for a long time because I don't really keep these chunks loaded that often. So it just stays there and dances. Sometimes there's another horse, sometimes there's a donkey. So let's swim around here. Go to the latest projects. I say projects. Yeah, there's more than one. Coming around to the cleared out ocean monument with the thank you for the speed up there, Dolphin. Cleared out ocean monument where I built the 2 guardian farms, and then I put the iron farm on top, and then once again there's another little working hut. Now this one has, well, actually I guess the last one did too, 4 furnaces in. I tend to put 4 furnaces in when it's going to be something that I need a lot of furnaces for. In this case it's for all this glass I had to make. In the case of the other hut, it was to melt down tools I get and armor I get from the zombies. I did switch back to peaceful for this tour because I had no idea what was going on. This iron farm, which should still be working even when peaceful, um, is made out of bone blocks from all the bones I got from not only the skeleton XP farm, but also my general mob grinder, my mob farm. So yeah, those are kind of nice to have. You want to use those for building blocks. So let's see, next part on our tour. Let's go to the, get above water. There we go. Let's go to the double village. Over here. What am I swimming around? I should go this way. I got lost. There's a turtle over here. I remember early on when I didn't think, I saw one turtle spawn. I didn't know what was going on. Oh, now here's a couple of them. Oh, there's 4 of them just hanging out. Hey, turtles, how's it going? Oh, I knew there was lava around here. Where is this? I'm going to take all these lava and put it in the buckets because lava's useful. I keep using them from farms and stuff. And it's better to get it from the surface because I'm going to get rid of it anyway than it is to, you know, go into the nether or down into the bowels of the world. So over here you can still see I haven't really done a lot of work on tearing down the rest of that mansion after the first part. I still have the 3rd level up. I think I've gotten a couple of rooms down, but the main room is still there. I'll get to it again. It's not very fun. I know it sounds weird to think that tearing down mountains is more fun than a mansion, but it really is. A lot less thinking involved in tearing down mountains. So here we have a fairly large village that I've expanded out, both with, you know, new huts and the fake village mechanic over here, so I could really load up the villagers. This is this where I got? Yeah, this is also where I got my my villagers for my. Oh, there's 2 iron golems here. Must be lots of villagers. And a pair of pants that I obviously threw out here. I was trying to get villager to put on a pair of pants. He wouldn't do it. That's where I got the villagers from my iron farm. What I'd done is I grabbed a couple of these nitwits, thrown them in a boat, and slowly worked the boat over here, break through the fence to get through it, and took them over there. It was kind of annoying, and I lost the first one by accidentally popping them out or putting the boat underneath an overhang so our heads were in the stone. I almost died too. But I survived. Oh, here's a little village. Hi, little villager. Yeah, and so, I mean, I haven't really been out here in a while. Well, I mean, I was out here to get the villagers, but after that, not really doing much. Because I've been working on that silly pile of farms in the middle of the ocean. So let's go over here. I hate running around this space because there's all this dark and stormy, spooky stuff. Here, while I'm here, I'm also light some stuff up. I think this is like the entrance to a major. I see a skeleton has died here recently. Oh, we don't need that many. Oh, some iron. I can take that. Don't need to. Iron farm. I thought this is the worst tour ever. I'm way underground. And this keeps going. I'm pretty sure there's a ravine somewhere around here, but whatever. We'll just light this bit up for right now. I'll explore it later. Okay. I don't like running around the savannah because you can't see anything in the grass. Creepers are one thing, but you know, in peaceful, I'm also worried about giant holes because you can't really see them. So then, yeah, here's our mansion. We went through and we tried to sneak our way into grabbing, you know, the illagers without having to go through and fighting them proper, and that didn't work at all, so I'm just tearing it down. But if you remember early days, down here in the mining, let's go visit this for a minute. Oh, it's going to be really annoying to get back up. I'm not going to run the whole thing because this actually goes through, I think, under about half the world now. So, you know, it goes a fair ways that way. put a little jump to the nether here. Yeah, see, this keeps going. I put that in there so you can see I've been stealing lava from here too. I put this here so I could get nether quartz without having to climb down from my my main perch. Then we go here into the back corner. This goes all the way down. You know what? I've done this in the wrong order because this would be a perfect way to get to the next stop. But let's visit the desert village first. Then we'll come back down here. If I'd done the desert village then this, it'd have been perfect. I could have run down there, no problem. I do kind of plan on finishing out that tunnel that'll circle the world, including doing maybe some decorating and some sort of quick path down there. Whether or not that'll be what's the word I'm looking for? Rails or some sort of, you know, ice and boat thing. I don't know. So these chests are the stuff I've been pulling out of the mansion. They should be empty, yeah. So this is just, yeah, stuff I've been pulling out. Lots of glass. I took down one of the cats, which is why we got lime wool for the eyes. And just lots of dark oak. So as I'm filling it up, I'll fill those up and start moving them over to where I want the goodies. But for right now, it's no big deal. And then go over here. Overlook our desert village, which, much like the last village we looked at, has been expanded out with houses and the fake houses. So I've got a nice little hut out here. Then this row. Nice iron golem and a bunch of villagers. And this is really the first one I was kind of doing stuff with. So there's still, you know, I've got my little hut in here with just chest full of junk around. I also remember that cobblestone's here in case I want to use a bunch of it. Oh yeah, and all this stupid emeralds. I did so much trading and then realized that it was kind of useless. What are you trading? Huh? What do you got here? Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, what's not useless? I like glowstone, and even the bottles of enchanting. Even though it's kind of pointless now, I've got XP farms, but 2 glowstone blocks for 1 emerald. That's pretty good, especially when you got a paper farm. And then, yeah, I had so many emeralds I was using to fill in holes. Alright, well, whenever this village isn't even done yet, because I have to take down this mansion in order to finish it out. But that's going to take a while. Let's see. You know what? I was going to sleep, but if we're going to run through the tunnels anyway, it's a perfect time to leave it dark. So let's get back to the underground. And carry on from there. Okay, so here's our long tunnel. That just goes a long way, but at the bottom here I'll stop so you can see me on the map up on the top left. Yeah, this goes straight down, and at the next corner is actually where our XP farm, the first one, was with the skeleton spawner. Now, the main reason I had done this tunnel to begin with, I mean, yeah, you can get some resources out of it, and I'm down low, so I'm at diamond level and everything like that. But hold on, I saw a really dark cave over here. Yeah. I am trying to keep all these things lit when I'm down here, or in any caves. Anyway, so yeah, I was able to get diamonds and some of the other gems, and you know, definitely obsidian and stuff. But mainly, I was looking for spawners. Now, spawners are going to generate all over the place. I've said before, I've seen one at level 65 or 64. Hey, look at that problem. Lighting update problem. But they're definitely more common when you come down here and you start exploring the side caves and everything. You know, and I had found the abandoned mine shaft down here somewhere too that had the cave spawner. But the skeleton one, I was looking for either a skeleton or a zombie so I could make that XP grinder. I found a skeleton fairly right away. I was happy to, like I said before, to stumble upon the zombie one. But definitely the XP from the skeleton one really helped me kind of branch out and start the process of getting all my enchanted gear, because without an XP farm, having a bunch of mending stuff doesn't really matter much. So here's my walled off thing. And yeah, it's still dark. I didn't ran far. So this one's much deeper. Boy, this hole was a pain in the butt to dig, but it worked out fine. Probably need to move this stuff under here. I just still don't really know how the getting that chunk effects thing. Yeah, I also left a bunch of stuff here. Last time I was down here, I just kind of like ran away. Here, let's dump off these pants and all this bows. And let's see. That stuff we found. Here's another bow. Okay. Yeah, I actually burned through quite a bit of bones here. There's even bone meal here. That's kind of weird. Oh, I think I was building. No. I was about to say I was building the bricks, but I don't have a. What I don't have down here, and I should, besides maybe a bed, is a crafting table. So maybe what I'll do in the future is I'll build a bed and a crafting table, just shove them down here next to the furnace array, just to have essentially a giant weird open hut. And then, yeah, we'll go through this door, and you can see the tunnel continues down there. And this is also where I've been stealing lava. So let's go up to the water elevator. It's the first one I built on this level, or this world, I should say. I think. Was this one? Or was the XP, or was the mob farm one? Huh. Interesting. I don't know. Anyway, so it's kind of cool. I never really thought about it until today. My giant tunnel connects my 3 villages in a manner of speaking. You know, fairly close to all 3. So we'll stop here, take a spell. So in this one, this is the first one I really try to expand out. I put all these huts in here, and there's a bunch of them already here, until I gave up and just did the fake thing, just like I did everywhere else. And we've talked about it before when I first did it. You know, it's, yeah, you can do it naturally. You can build all these huts, and it's kind of cool, but who cares? I wanted a bunch of villagers. Here's my sugarcane farm. I don't remember why I put that in there, just to have it, I guess. Oh, because there's clerics here. Did I just put another... How many torches... I think I just put a torch there. I should not hold these in my hand here. Let's go to the empty one. So what do we have left on our tour? Let's check the map. Basically nothing. I haven't. We'll go back to the center because I really haven't toured that one yet. I haven't done anything in the Nether at all yet. I want to go in there and build some blaze farms. Well, actually, one blaze farm with the 2 blaze spawners I found that are right next to each other, and we'll use that souped up design. I believe it was Nembon created. That should, you know, hopefully work out and be fairly easy to build. And I also want to do a wither skeleton farm. Just to, well, I kind of want a beacon, and so that you don't have to do the wither thing and whatnot. These turtles have been here for so long. Every time I run through here, I just jump over them. So I'm not going to bother going to the Nether. There's, you know, we really lucked out when I built another, what's it called? Portal? When I built another portal, by the home base in the center, because, like, instead of searching for a fortress, which, granted, is easier when you're on this classic size world, because the Nether is much smaller. It's only 1/8 of the size of this, and this world, you know, doesn't take that much time to traverse. Spawning right into, having another portal, you know, populate or spawn right on there, that's really handy. Can't really ask for a better one. I was super excited when it happened. I remember that. So here we are back to the main spot, the central locale. Boy, and the stuff we've done here. Let's start with the first one. Walk you past all this other cool stuff, which is cooler than the first thing I'm looking at, because the first thing I'm looking at is a big rectangular or square building where I left the door open. So we found center, which is going to be right here, 0064. I left all sorts of doors open in here. Oh, draft, I'm gonna catch a cold. And yeah, I just kind of designed the floor and worked from there and built this up and got a bunch of chests and whatnot, and I've been building ever since. And since this is kind of my hub at the center, so shortest travel time to all the other places, I just built a bunch of stuff here. There's the duplicator that I will probably never use again. We've got enough stuff and anything I really want. Well, let's face it, iron and trees. Iron, I already got a iron farm, and I'll have a little bit of a tree farm, but quite frankly, you don't really need a tree farm. You see this grass? You can plant a tree right there. Grow a tree. Easy peasy. One of the next things that I built was this first AFK fish farm, which should be empty now. And that was so I can get a bunch of those enchantment books and really start enchanting my my tools and stuff. And before I built the massive one up here. And I don't remember the order. Let's see. I know I built the melon and pumpkin farm before I built the massive thing, because of the switch here. I used the hopper timer without the slime, which means that the slime farm over here had to have been fairly well next. Not that the order really matters. And this thing is still going strong whenever I have it, in hard and I'm in this area. Got oh yeah, almost a full chest of slime already. It's pretty good. Yeah, let's just skip around. Who cares about the order? My chicken farm in here, my egg farm I should say, is going really well. Whoops, it's going better than I thought. Yeah, we're almost full. Okay, so this giant block of sand. Let's talk about this. You've probably seen it in the background before. I've literally never mentioned it. This is a project in process that I spent like an hour on months ago that I've totally failed on, and I think I know how to fix it, but until I do, it's going to stay hidden in a secret. There's my little plot of farm here. Oh, you know what? I'm trying to get my more villagers in my iron farm, so let me go ahead and harvest while I'm here. Yeah, this little basic plot, once I'd found some things to plant. There are automatic farms you can use with villagers and everything, but whatever. And then there are also better ways to farm cocoa, but you know what? That works for me. I don't need a lot. My pigs... oh, sorry. Not trying to tease you. I took one of them from my bench there. Cow disappeared. Got replaced with a chicken. I keep losing a pink sheep. And I finally got a llama. And put a nice little blanket on it. Oh yeah, my concept hut. This is a fairly early build too. And believe it or not, I still have some, like what, 6 unspoken for pieces. I made some red concrete just because I had a lot of sand and gravel, and then red poppies from my iron farm. This, which has been off for a while now because I collected so much. My super easy grass farm. Sugarcane farm, which I'm really digging. And then, of course, my massive storage, which is all automated to come up off of my other AFK fish farm and my mob farm. I think this was actually the first water elevator. I'll go up here. My automatic fish cooker part isn't working well. I updated it to kind of make it more useful, and I think it's working worse now, so it's not cooking either fish. I don't care that much. My next project is going to be a furnace array, so we'll just take all that fish and cook it all up at once, no problem. So here's my giant mob farm, which is quiet at the moment. Got my little notch here, so if I'm ever here AFK fishing for a while, I can stand up here and kill the phantoms that come to say hey. There's a slightly more compact version of this, which I really like, and it works really well. Let's go back down. Oh yeah, another thing I need to mention. Changes have been made. So before I had my pointless squid farm right here, but it's on top of water, so the squid were actually, you know, going underwater. So I moved over here where land is. I'm sure I'm still not going to get any. It really doesn't matter. I just kind of built it because it was a nice, easy build I saw them build. Yeah, nothing. Although here's an interesting thing. Here's a full block, right? Block. Why can I open that? Is it because its parts open? I'm going to assume that. I don't know. My snow farm, once again, probably pointless, but it's a nice, easy farm you can do if you want to use a lot of snow. Over here was a little hut I built. So I built this one. My house is right there. But I needed more storage for all the stuff tearing down this mountain. So I didn't want to keep going back and forth. Even the concert hut is kind of far away. But I kind of like this design. You know, it's nice and airy. Got some good colors to it. If you notice the brown carpet underneath, I used stripped dark oak to kind of give you the same color and appearance. Little touches, little details. Nice and open. You know, for when it was by the ocean. It's not anymore. When I got out, my legs, my pig's legs stuck up. So, yeah, silly pig. So I think that's it. I mean, that's we got some flattening. Remember, a lot of this was water. There was a small island that just happened to coincide with the center of the world. But other than that, you know, all the way out to where you can see these starting to pick up. It was a good amount of water sitting right there. Trying to think of anything else. Let's climb up here and get a little bit higher look. Better vantage point. So we've done a lot of work. You know, it's been a good 6 months. Maybe within the next 6 months I'll have this mountain finally gone. I actually drilled through it so I can get from the center to my farms over there easier. Like I said, the next thing we'll build is probably going to be the furnace, massive furnace. I've got the parts for it and a spot already laid out for it over there. And we've just got some cool things. Oh yeah, my obsidian square there, which I use to break all my like ores and stuff, just so I don't dig through accidentally to the water underneath. And yeah, I mean, this is we've got a good solid world. We've really got a good seed. My son and I talk about it a lot. You know, if you use this again, and remember the seed is actually a Fred, P-H-R-E-B-H, all lowercase. On a classic size world, you really get a lot of stuff. We got the Woodland Mansion, the Ocean Monument, 3 villages. We got, there's the Jungle Temple out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, the only thing I haven't come across is a witch hut, which, you know, who cares? And the newer things that were like the shipwrecks that I won't get because I'd already created my map before the update. So you'd probably get a couple of those. So yeah, I mean, if you want to play a classic world, especially if you want to flatten, or if you just want an easier, more compact way to play your world, your survival world, this is a really good seed, I think. Nothing spectacular, nothing great, but also nothing terrible. Actually, probably a lot of great things. Okay, the Nether fortress being right at the center, at the right level, that's great. I mean, yeah, I know there's some variation in how those spawn over in the Nether when you first go through. But that's perfect in my book. Especially if you want to spend any time in the Nether. That's exactly what you want. Whoops. Probably shouldn't die. So yeah, there's my tunnel straight through. So let's go over here. And to sit down in here, we... oh, well, I guess when its legs are sticking out so far you can do it. Usually you have to kind of open that door. I'm getting that out so he doesn't go crazy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tour. It's like I said, We finished 6 months. Here's to the next 6. Maybe in that time I'll actually get some subscribers. I got a few. I got a couple. I got 2. I got 1. I don't think I got any natural ones. I think I know everyone who's subscribed to me. Oh well. While that'd be nice, I'm going to keep on pushing through. This is what I do for my fun. Does it look fun? Look how flat that world is. Look how evenly spaced all those torches are. That's what I call good. That's what I like. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Talk to everyone later.